what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are back with a fragrance layering video, but this time around we're doing things a little bit differently. I only have just like the body cream or lotion combination with the fragrance mist. So all these are from Bath & Body Works and Victoria's Secret, all super affordable combinations. If you guys have watched any of my other layering videos, I typically like to do the full routine with like the body wash, the scrub, and even a deodorant. I figured today we're just gonna keep it simple and stick to the actual like fragrance layering part. And I wanted to focus on using some new scents out at the moment. Looking at these routines, it is kind of a little bit more of like a summer theme just because they're all very sweet and fruity. For me, I'm just kind of already in that mindset of summer. I'm just pulling out all my fruity and sweet scents, especially because it's already like pretty hot where I live. I still want to do like a floral layering routine. I want to do something a little bit more like feminine and sophisticated for those of you who like more floral scents and don't really like as many like sweeter scents. Lately I have been getting into more florals. I'm still trying to play around with some different things to put together some combinations, but if fruity and sweet is your thing, then this video is for you. And real quick before we get started, if you guys are new here, I would love to have you subscribe. I post new videos every single week, so make sure to turn on your post notifications, that way you guys won't miss an upload. And I will also have my TikTok and Instagram linked down below as well. But I have about 7 different combinations here, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so this first routine is featuring one of the new scents from Victoria's Secret. This is Bare Vanilla Heat. I reviewed this entire Heat collection already, but this one was definitely one of my favorites. I love the original Bare Vanilla, and I love so many of the Bare Vanilla flankers. And this one has notes of spiced mango and solar coconut. So it's basically like the original Bare Vanilla with this like summer twist to it because of the mango note in there, but it's also still very sweet and creamy. The original Bare Vanilla is like heavy on the cashmere, so it's more of like a kind of like nighttime sexy vanilla scent, and this one is much lighter and sweeter. It has this like light creaminess to it to where it almost kind of reminds me of ice cream, and the mango note in here, because it is a spiced mango, to me on my skin whenever it dries down to a little bit more of like a sour mango, which sounds bad, I know, but it smells really good. I get more of the mango note in the body lotion, so it just kind of depends on what you're going for. You're getting more like the sweet, creamy coconut and vanilla from the fragrance mist, but you layer it up with the lotion and just more of like a sweeter kind of like juicy mango. I do feel like they do smell a little bit different, but layered together I think they really balance each other out. And I ended up layering also with this scent from Bath & Body Works. This came out last year. I believe it was for the semi-annual sale, so if any of you still have this laying around your collection, it pairs so well with Bare Vanilla Heat. This has notes of mango nectar, sun-kissed guava, and sugarcane. These two are like totally different mango scents. This is more of like a sour kind of spiced mango, and this one is just super juicy, fruity, and sweet. If you weren't really a fan of that kind of like sour mango smell from the Bare Vanilla Heat, this is just going to make it super sweet but keep that mango note in there. It literally smells like candy. I don't have very many mango scents in my collection, but this one, it just smells so good. I'm really excited to get more use out of it during the summertime, so I think layering all of these together, I will definitely be able to put dents in this because it is just like so fruity and fresh but still like very sweet, which I love. Okay, so this next combination, I really don't know how I thought to put these two together because just based off the notes and basically everything about them, you wouldn't think that they would go together, but it actually does work. So first I started out with the white t-shirt body cream. I love white t-shirt. Like, it is definitely living up to the hype for me. I just love how like fresh it is. It's a very like strong laundry scent. If you're not really into that like fresh and clean thing, this one is definitely not for you. It has notes of crisp pear, fresh white t-shirt, lavender cloud, clean musk, and soft sandalwood. To me, it doesn't really smell so much like dryer sheets. It just smells like actual fresh laundry. Like, it smells a little bit more like the laundry detergent. This would be a really good like room spray or something. I actually ended up layering it with Boardwalk Taffy, and this is like a cotton candy scent. It is completely opposite to white t-shirt because this one is like fresh and clean, and this one is super sweet. It has notes of spun sugar, pink berries, and whipped vanilla. But the thing about this one is it's very light and airy. It's not like a heavy gourmand scent. This is one that you could wear all year round, especially during spring and summer because it is so like light and kind of fresh. It literally smells like you're walking along like a boardwalk pier and you just get like the whiff of like fresh cotton candy in the air. It's like a very like airy, kind of like breezy scent. That's why I ended up putting these two together, just because they are like such fresh scents. And if you weren't able to get your hands on Boardwalk Taffy, there are several other scents that smell similar to this one, like the new one out right now in Whipberry Meringue. This, in my opinion, I don't know if it's just me, but Boardwalk Taffy is a little bit lighter compared to Whipberry Meringue. Whipberry Meringue just has a little bit more like a creamy note to it, but overall there's still like very, very similar scents to where you get the same effect. Somehow they just end up working just like a very light, fresh scent, but you throw in Boardwalk Taffy and just gives it a little bit of added sweetness for those of us who love like sweet scents. So yeah, kind of like a random combination, but it smells really good in my opinion. Okay, this next combination is featuring the new scent from Bath & Body Works. This is Pink Pineapple Sunrise. It smells so good. It's very fruity and sweet. I know there's like a lot of pineapple scents coming out right now, but this one, it just smells like candy. It is so sugary sweet. So to layer along with that, I went in with one of my other like favorite fruity sweet scents from Victoria's Secret, and this is Melon Sorbet, and this literally smells like candy. This doesn't actually have a pineapple note, but the combination of these two, like there's just so many fruits going on, it just reminds me of like fruit punch. It has notes of sugared watermelon and strawberry leaves. I'm not even someone who likes like a lot of watermelon scents. This right here, it smells so good. It almost kind of smells like a watermelon bubble gum. It's like so candy-like and sweet that it almost makes this one smell a little bit more fresh. So this has notes of sweet pink pineapple, palm sugar, and sun-drenched nectar. So together it just makes this beautiful fruity combination that just makes you think of like a fruity cocktail or like fruit punch or something. This combination right here just screams summer, and they even just look so pretty together, like a very fresh and fruity combination. The next combination, I was actually wearing this one today, and I want to pull out one of the new scents from Victoria's Secret, and this is Palm Lagoon. This right here, you guys, smells so good. Like, I underestimated how good this smells, because the more I've been pulling it out, the more I've really been enjoying it. It has notes of mango palm and electric coconut, especially in the lotion. It literally smells like a candy. Like, this reminds me of like Starburst or Skittles or something. It is like so fruity and sweet. It's very different from the Bare Vanilla Heat though. Like, this one is a little bit more creamy. It's more heavy on the vanilla, and with this one you're just getting more of like the actual fruits. Like, the mango in here is super sweet. The coconut, it's more of like a tropical sweet coconut. I layered together the body lotion and the fragrance mist, and I think I said in my last video that it kind of has this like lime kind of twist to it. Like, I don't know if I'm just getting that because of like the color of it, but I swear it kind of just smells like there's just like a squeeze of lime in there. So to kind of add to that, I went in with coconut lime. This came out, I think it was last year during the summertime, and this is like a very unique scent. Like, I don't really have anything else in my collection that smells like this. I know there's a new kind of like limey scent from Victoria's Secret Pink. I think it's like kiwi and lime. I really want to try that one. But for now, this is the one that I'm using. It has notes of coconut cream, sparkling lime, and saltwater waves. And it literally, it just smells like coconut and lime. Like, it's a very like fresh kind of coconut, even though it is a coconut cream note. I'm guessing kind of like mixed with the saltwater waves, it just makes it like more fresh and light, and then you get that hint of like lime in there. So I actually really like the combination of all these three together, and surprisingly it lasted on my skin for a few hours. I was like out and about, and I went to this little fair, was eating on a bunch of food. It was like very warm out, so that's kind of why I wanted to wear something like more fruity and fresh, even though I knew there was going to be like a lot of different like smells, because there was like a lot of different foods. It was actually really good. I ate a ton of different stuff, but I really like this very like fresh combination, and I didn't get a lot of use out of this one last summer, so now I'm glad that I found something to pair it with. That way I can kind of put a bigger dent in that one. I'm hoping they bring back another scent kind of like similar to that, just because you don't really see lime notes very often in fragrances. It's like a very unique scent note, at least in my collection. Like, I don't have very many scents like that. But yeah, it makes me very happy when I find like really good combinations, just because I know I can kind of like reach for those whenever I'm not sure exactly what to wear, and it'll kind of help me put bigger dents in my collection, because that's something I'm really trying to work on this year. I kind of want to do something like a project use it up. Like, I'm not trying to like actually like finish a whole bunch of things, but I am trying to find some type of system to kind of work for me to put bigger dents in my products. Like, I'm not trying to like use everything up super fast to where I'm gonna end up like getting sick of the scent and not really enjoy it. But I also like don't want things just sitting there. So I kind of want to do maybe something where once a month I go through my collection and focus on maybe like 10 products to use more throughout the month and kind of like switch it up. That way I can kind of like keep things rotating and just to kind of make sure that I'm at least using everything in my collection. If you guys have any ideas or want to see videos similar to that, just let me know. Okay, so this next combination is featuring one of the brand new scents from Bath & Body Works, and this is Honeysuckle and Peach Spritz. And I just did a video talking about this entire collection, which to be honest, I was a little underwhelmed with it. I think kind of a lot of people were. That's kind of like the comments that I've been getting, and I haven't really seen a ton of people talking about this collection, so I feel like we're all kind of like on the same page. But I did already purchase these, so I'm just like trying to find ways to make them work for me and just trying to test them out a little bit more. So this is something that I came up with. I'm sure maybe there's something better I could layer with it in my collection, but I went in first with the body cream just because I feel like the honeysuckle note is a little bit like less strong in the body cream. It's a little bit more like fruity and sweet from the peach. So it has notes of honeysuckle blooms, juicy peaches, and orange zest. And I wanted to make it a little bit more sweet. Like I want to try layering it with a vanilla fragrance to see if I can make this like peaches and cream scent. I don't know, for some reason that sounds good to me. For now, I just went in with coconut, and this is a scent that came out last year also. It was in the same collection as coconut lime, and these are really great layering fragrances, especially this scent. I really hope they bring this one back. This has notes of coconut milk, sea salt musk, and fresh vanilla. So if you love vanilla scents and coconut scents, this is a really good one to have in your collection because you can literally layer it with like any kind of like fruity tropical scent. It's a very like fresh and light coconut scent. The vanilla in there is perfect for spring and summer just because it is like such a light and sweet scent. So I did layer these two together and it kind of cut a little bit of like that floral note that's in here. The peach note was still like peeking through just because this coconut one is a little bit on the lighter side. But yeah, if any of you guys have any ideas of what to layer with the honeysuckle peach spritz, just let me know and give me some ideas. But yeah, this is the one that I've tried so far and I actually did like that combination. Okay, this one right here is for those of you who love sweet scents, like you are a gourmand sweet lover, but you also like love fruity scents. So it's featuring another one of the new scents from Victoria's Secret, and this is Pure Seduction Heat. This one smells so good. Like it's like the sweetest, like juiciest raspberry scent. So I want to just stick with that raspberry theme, and I went in with champagne sprinkles. And this collection right here, like it's adorable. I loved the packaging for this collection. I hope they do like more cute stuff like this. This came out, I think it was last year during the semi-annual sale, and it has notes of sparkling champagne, raspberry icing, and rainbow sprinkles. The raspberry icing note in there is what stands out the most. It is so sweet. It literally does smell like frosting, especially in the body cream. Like it's a lot sweeter compared to the fragrance mist. So I just layered these two together and you get this like super fruity but almost like gourmand combination. Pure Seduction Heat has notes of sparkling raspberry and sun-kissed hibiscus. I'm not even someone who likes like a hibiscus note typically in fragrances, but this, like I said, it is so juicy and sweet, and the sparkly note in there, it just makes it a little bit more brighter and fresh and playful. It's perfect for spring. Like this is one of those like going out to brunch type of scents, but when you layer it with champagne sprinkles, it's just making it a little bit more gourmand, but it's still like a gourmand that you would wear during like spring, and probably you can get away with during summer as well. That's another video I do want to do because I love gourmand scents, but a lot of them that I do have in my collection are more appropriate during like fall and winter. I know you can wear them whenever, but sometimes I want like a little bit of like a gourmand scent, but still something that I would want to wear during like the really warm months. So I'm putting together some combinations, and this one would definitely be one of them. It's just gonna have you smelling like raspberry frosting. Okay, and the last combination here, we are using the new Fresh Getaway. Whenever I first got this, I was really not that impressed with it, but I actually think this one smells really good. It's really started to grow on me, and just like the bright kind of citrus note in there just really stands out, and it actually smells a lot sweeter on my skin. So I kind of wanted to play up that citrus note in there and just make it even more sweet, and I actually ended up pulling out Margarita Cupcake, and this is a scent that I for sure want to put a bigger dent in just because I found this, I think it was also at the semi-annual sale last year. I had really wanted to get my hands on it just because it's such a unique scent. Like This just makes me think of like orange sorbet. Like it's like a creamy kind of citrus scent. It has notes of key lime, sunny citrus blossom, and whipped vanilla. It's like a very like light and sweet scent, but the citrus note is like still there. I actually ended up layering these together, and surprisingly it smelled like pretty good on my skin. It's a very like different combination. It's not something that I would usually put together. I mean, that's the good thing about fragrance. You can literally just test out different combinations. Like there's no right or wrong answer, and plus everything is going to smell differently depending on like how it mixes with your body chemistry. So for those of you who might just be getting into fragrance layering, just literally play around with whatever you have, and you never know like which two are actually going to smell really good together. So I just love just kind of going back in my collection, kind of like shopping my own stash and just mixing around different things. But I think I forgot to mention, Fresh Getaway has notes of bright yuzu citrus and fresh ocean air. It just smells very expensive, but for some reason on my skin, it just dries down a lot sweeter. So it's more like a sweet citrus scent. This is a perfect like vacation scent. Like if you are outside and it's warm and sunny outside, this is a scent that you could reach for. And it's just gonna have you feeling like very fresh and clean throughout the day. But if you want to make it just a little bit sweeter, you might want to try layering it with something like Margarita Cupcake or another like sweet citrus scent. So it's a little bit of an unusual combination. I kind of even want to try Margarita Cupcake with coconut. I feel like these two would actually layer really well together. You can literally do so many different things in your collection. Like I said, there is no right or wrong way to do it. But those are the combinations that I have for you today. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful and it gave you some inspiration for things that you might have in your collection. If you do try out any of these combinations, definitely let me know in the comments down below, and let me know what fragrances you're layering together. If you guys did like this video and want to see more videos like this, make sure to give it a thumbs up. It really helps on my channel and helps on my videos whenever you do, so I really appreciate whenever you guys do that. But I think that is it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!